Good afternoon. This is Kent Barr at the Bemidji Curling Club on sheet 3, our feature sheet for this draw. Just a heads up, on the 4 o'clock draw this afternoon, we'll be broadcasting 2 undefeated teams on sheet 4. Sheet 4, just as the situation dictates, our producer and some of the officials have decided to show that one on sheet 4. But we have in hand right now sheet 3. Gabrielle Coleman and Connor Robertson will be playing Bella Hagenbuch and Daniel Laufer. Gabrielle and Connor will be throwing the yellow rocks. They have hammer in this game. Whereas Bella and Daniel, two junior curlers, both 19, will be playing and throwing the red stones. Here we're off playing. This is Bella. Daniel sweeping for her. Bella will be playing the first and the fifth rock. Sheet 3, Bemidji Curling Club. Long tradition of events, national championships played here. Our club loves to host these events. Bella's rock, right behind the guard, is in the 12-foot, the front 12-foot. Be used to raise later on or whatever is needed. And here's Gabrielle with the yellow rocks, trying to come around that red stone and land right before the yellow stone that's predetermined in the back of the 4-foot. Great looking rock as it lands in the front of the 4-foot. Yellow team with the hammer, that would be Coleman and Robertson. Showing a large amount of curl by the amount of broom that Bella is showing Daniel. Already starting to curl in. Coming in close. Trying to corner that stone. It does bump. Moves the yellow up. The red one is out in the open. Glad to have you here with us at the Bemidji Curling Club. Love to have you come out and watch remaining games today and throughout the weekend. Championship will be at 1 p.m. Sunday afternoon. Getting closer and closer to that. Very competitive teams. Exceptional draw shooting. Here's the Yellowstones. Are sitting 1 and 2. Red sitting 3 and 4. This will be the third time Bemidji has hosted the Mixed Doubles National Championship. First time being in 2007, the inaugural year. Sweeping hard. Daniel Laufer going to tap that red rock in. And a spin with the shooting stone, which is just edges the 4 foot. All rocks in place so far. Cannot do a takeout of the posing rock until the 4th end. Bemidji Curling Club broadcasting here. Not on Curling Stadium, this event. Going to do a hit with an attempt to roll in underneath. It does roll through that spot, but it rolls right on through. One and two rocks belong to Coleman, Robertson. We are end one. We'll see Daniel Laufer as he steps into the hack. See him throwing and most likely running up to sweep if needed. Takeout rock coming here. Oh man. Rock scatter. Hagenbuch, Laufer. End up with the rock on the top of the 4 foot. Eliminating some of the stones. Appears to be Jerry Thompson, our timer. Seal official. Steve Shields. This is Connor Robertson with coming down with an in turn. Looking to take out that red stone. Curls nicely. Will it jam in the back? It does. Yellow shot. Red second. No other rocks in the house at this time. First end action. Sheet 3, Bemidji Curling Club. We'll be on sheet 4 for the 4 o'clock draw. Battle of a couple undefeated teams. Benson Steparik, Kavleski and Kaufman. Sheet 4 at 4 o'clock. Like they used to say, be there, aloha. Here's Bella from the red stone. Bella and Daniel are 2 and 2. Want to hit and roll underneath. Going to catch the hit, slide across. Will it jam here on that stone? It does, so it's staying 1 and 2. Gabrielle and Connor with their final stone of the end. Well, will we say draw for one or an attempt at a double for getting those out? I would still only give them 1 point, so we'll most likely see the draw with a little bit of backing if needed. Gabrielle, release. Looking pretty good here. It will curl to the point that there will not be any backing, but she looks proficient to come right onto that button. Gabrielle Coleman with the draw to the button gives yellow 1. You see official Brian Glenn from Bemidji here. Hang that 1 score. Billy Brian's a level 2 officiant. Setting up those predetermined stones, a team that has hammer puts their rock in the back of the 4-foot, touching just the back of 8-foot, should be fully on the 4-foot. The predetermined rock for the team that scores is in front of the house. A couple acknowledgements I want to acknowledge. Visit Bemidji that you see in the sign in the back of sheet 3. I've been a great supporter of curling club here in Bemidji and this event. Most of you know that our plant broke down here a few years ago. We had completely lost the use of our plant. And we did get that repaired with a new plant. And just owe a lot of debt of gratitude to the Nielsen Reese Foundation. We couldn't have did it without them. Would like to just thank them over and over for their help. And here comes Gabrielle's first shot. Again, thank you to the Nielsen Reese Foundation. Did a lot with matching funds with them. They're just beyond imagine how much they have helped this club. Got a message from Darren Glenn, who are watching in Colorado. Hope you're enjoying this good curling, Darren Glenn. Here comes that rock. Bella. Lands middle 8-foot. Connor Robertson going to deliver his first stone. Connor will be throwing number 2, 3, and 4. Gabrielle is throwing the first rock and the 5th. Now, if they want to change that up, they could, but it would have to wait between ends on who's throwing first and who's throwing second, third, and 4th. Again, the first throw also throws the 5th. Coming in and close. will set a guard on that left side. Not in the ring, but guarding the left side. This is the B pool. We'll see the A pool at 4 o'clock. Again, we'll be broadcasting Sheet 4. 2 undefeated teams. Sheet 4 at 4 o'clock. Here, back here on Sheet 3. Take out their own stone. Connor, excuse me, Connor and Gabriel playing against Bella and Daniel. My apologies to Gabrielle. First game broadcaster is Gabrielle, I believe. Having a grandson named Gabriel. I do, and shouldn't mess up the names. Coming in, that's going to go across. Setting another guard. Pretty much in line. With rocks almost in line. A little bit of difference here, back and forth. We're going to see a high, hard rock thrown. Personally, that's one of my favorite shots. That and an in-off. We're going to see how Daniel Laufer does with this stone. Going to move that red one and the yellow one. Opening up those in the house. Connor and Gabrielle, those yellow stones. They come from the San Francisco Bay Curling Club. A little bit of shock for them this morning as it's 27 below. Even a little bit of a shock for those of us that have lived here all our lives. Curl from the right side. Connor Robertson. One of my senior teammates, Dave Lorenz from Itasca Curling Club, is listening and commentating on my commentating. Enjoy curling with Dave Lorenz from Itasca. Bella's teammate here, Daniel Laufer. Throwing a hit. And peel out all those guards if you can. He gets the top yellow one. His red one spins in front. Now in line again. But it's red, red, yellow, red, with the yellow rock being the shot rock. Yellow Stones of Gabrielle Coleman. In the San Francisco Bay Area. Good attempt from the left side to come in. If it's light, it'll be a guard here. If not, it'll be headed in, trying to outscore the other Redstones. Will end up on their opponent's Redstone in the middle of the 8 foot, their rock being in the top of the 8 foot. Coach Jennifer Jeske coaching here for the red team of Hagenbuch and Laufer. So this is the last rock of the end. Bella, efficient junior curler. In the hack. Trying to eliminate that red rock in the button area. Here comes your hammer shot. Just gonna, if she gets it, just gonna catch a wick of it. Comes by the first one, nicks out that yellow stone. What a tremendous shot by Bella Hagenbuch. Wow. That was a good rock. She hails from the Milwaukee Curling Club, also Cedarburg. Where's her teammate Daniel? Bucks County Curling Club. That was one tremendous shot. We saw one of those in the last game too. This time it was Bella. Terrific shot. Yellow will have hammer. I'll be countering Gabrielle. All this technology is in credit of Bill Sanford. Bill's here in the house. Maybe we can get him to come in and join us for a little talk here for a little bit. We'll put him on a mic, and we just hold a debt of gratitude to Bill. We mic you up here, Bill?
Sure.
Chat a little bit about this. Good game going on here.
Yeah,
Bill Sanford with me.
Well, thanks, Kent. Appreciate it. No, a lot of good games, a lot of good curling. You know, I'm a league curler and probably not a fantastic one, and it is so inspiring to watch these people and how well they can place those rocks.
They do, don't they? But Bill does all right when he's curling out there. And
I make shots once in a while. They make them all the time.
Yeah. How long ago did you start curling, Bill?
You know, I'm 68, and I actually started curling right after college. And I curled league for probably about 3 years, and then, you know, kids and life and things got busy and got away from it for a long time, and finally got back into it again probably about 4 years ago.
understandable. Nice draw there by Bella. Here comes Gabrielle. Gabrielle's going to try to draw onto that rock. Back and forth here on the score. And how long you been curling this last shot after you came back to the game?
Probably about 4.5 years in that neighborhood.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did someone ask you on a team, or how did that go?
Yeah, I ended up getting involved and getting on a team, and I usually kind of jump into things. So then I got on the board and got involved in the club. And
well, we appreciate all the work that you and your board does. We have had so many improvements to this club since the time of where everything was shut down with COVID. Okay, Bella's giving directions here to Daniel as this rock comes in on the left side. This red stone, hoping to get it in the pocket. It's going to be a little bit heavy and come and bump her own stone. Yellow is sitting 1 and 3. Red is sitting 2 and 4. With the yellow stones having hammer, you'll see Connor Robertson throwing this stone. A lot of high-end curling here.
very much so, yeah. It's really fun to watch. Like I said, I'm just amazed at how well they can place those rocks. You know,
They virtually own that 4-foot, don't they?
oh, pretty much, absolutely, yeah.
And a miss by them would be a make for most of us.
That's
right.
That's probably true. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, you have a fine crew working here. Well-oiled machine. This one is going to tick that center guard and roll close to the house. He did want to come around and kind of change things in the button.
You don't see that too often. Usually they curl right around it.
Right around it, yes. We haven't seen a whole lot of that rubbing on that center guard. I think that's one of the nemesis for a lot of us club curlers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is getting around that guard. What else surprises you about this level of play?
Well, just the skill, that they've got in throwing the rocks. Not only that, but the strategy,
Yes.
Involved in the game. And once in a while, somebody will throw a rock, and I'll look at it and go, "What are they really trying to do?" And then, you'll see, you'll figure it out in about another move or two, So
Right. Red stone of Daniel Laufer. Gonna come full 8 foot. Just touching the button. Although Robertson Coleman combination is sitting 1 and 4 for the rocks. 2 and 3 belong to Bella and Daniel. Here comes Connor Robertson. Throwing, looks like he's calling a hit. What do you think?
I would think so. That's kind of what it looks like.
Probably trying to wick out that red stone. The one in the front, anyway.
Here we go. See what happens.
Yeah. See if it'll be a run back or a wick out. It looks to me like planning a wick all the way through. We have cowbells in the house. He proficiently knocks that red rock out. Sitting 1 and 3, yellow. 2 and 4 for the red. Yellow rocks do have the hammer, trying to put up a crooked number.
I don't know if they shared the numbers with you, Kent, but we've got well over 10,000 views of the different streams for this tournament so far. So,
unbelievable. 10,000 views. Wow.
And it's climbing fast. I'm sure by
Oh,
the time
wow.
we're done, when you get into the finals, the viewership
It'll
spike. So
Yeah. And I'll just give a shout out here to Bill, who's beside me. He's going to be doing the Sunday morning game.
I'm going to give it a try.
He's going to give it a shot. I'll be back Sunday afternoon.
I certainly won't do as well as Kent, but I'll
I don't
give
know.
it my best.
Yeah. Bill's a true professional. Also want to thank our campaign donors. You see many of the names coming across the bottom, along with sponsors that we see in between the two houses. I want to do a big thank you to the Visit Bemidji, who's been a huge supporter for us.
Big supporter this year. Yep.
Yes.
They're sponsoring all of our Bonchfields. So.
Unbelievable. And we also talked a little bit earlier. I want to give a lot of credit to the Nielsen
Foundation.
I'm sorry, Nielsen Foundation. I'm thinking Nielsen Reese Arena, but it's the Nielsen Foundation that helps support our major campaign to replace our mechanical system here.
Yep.
They matched a lot of funds for us too, didn't they?
They did. Part of the grant that they gave us was matching, and it helped us generate more money. So, I don't think people realize how big of a deal the Nielsen Foundation is here. They've invested in pretty much anything that's of value that's public, in this community.
Yeah, absolutely. Robertson, I'll interrupt you here shortly, but Robertson throws a proficient rock through that port, takes out the red stone of his opponents, Bella and Daniel. Now sitting 1 and possibly 2. Second or third rock belongs to the red, not certain, might come down to a measurement. Fourth blocked rock is sitting for the yellow. Getting to be more and more complicated as the end proceeds. That's Bella and Daniel trying to decide what they want to do with the red stones. It's fun to hear your comments and see some of the comments that we get. Right after this game, we'll interview the winning team from this sheet. I understand that we are going to broadcast sheet 4 at 4 o'clock. Bill, can you tell us why we're doing that a little bit here?
Well, the two teams that are playing at 4, both of them are undefeated, so we thought we would make that our featured sheet. So we're moving away from sheet 3 that we've done, throughout the competition so far as our featured sheet to sheet 4 for that one game.
Understandable. 2 undefeated teams. I won't know what to do being on sheet 4 instead of sheet 3.
Oh, I think you'll figure it out.
Good, thank you. I appreciate that confidence.
It's clear that Kent is a real professional. He does his background information on the teams and provides more than just a play-by-play of the rocks going down. He talks about the players and their history and how they got started, and it's fun to listen to, so thank you.
Well, I appreciate that, Bill. Kind of a dinosaur at this curling club. That rock slides by. Those two. That would be Bella's last stone for her team.
As we said, Kent, we've got good viewership of our live streams and also the league curling as well. And I just saw the graphic pop up about if you're interested in advertising. If you're listening and you have a business and you might want to consider supporting the curling club, give us a call or send us an email at bemidjicurling@gmail.com, and we'd love to talk to you about helping to promote your business on our live streams.
Absolutely, and an extra bonus there. When you have 10,000 viewers, that's a lot of people seeing your ad.
That's right.
Being a former businessman, you want to size up a kind of visitation to that site. 10,000 viewers in this event so far, and we're not even to the playoffs.
That's right. That's right. And typically viewers on something like this stick around longer than a typical YouTube video, you know.
Right,
Typical YouTube video,
right.
somebody might click on it and they may be gone in 15 seconds, where this thing, they might sit down and watch the whole match. So
Here's Gabrielle's last shot. Coming in from the left. Trying to use that backstop of the Redstones. Staying out there quite a ways. Now it's breaking in. A little break in enough to get that point. No. They're kicking them out. I assume that there was a score of 2. We'll see when they hang it up. We got an official here from Bemidji.
How quickly they kick the rocks out.
Right.
You know, usually, like playing league, you know, we'll leave the rocks in and make sure everybody agrees that this is the score, and then we'll kick them out. A lot of times they kick them out almost before they stop. You know, the last rock stops. So.
Absolutely. I think part of that is these players have curled so much they can look at it quick and say, "Yep, that's yellow or that's red."
Yeah.
We'll have the red rocks now having a hammer. And the yellow rocks will be setting that guard rock in front. Do you know that Gabrielle Coleman and Connor Robertson come all the way from San Francisco Bay Area?
I bet they're wondering why they're here with the weather outside now.
Well, I think they enjoy all their inside curling, but stepping outside at 27 below this morning probably had them questioning it.
Well, they've got something they can brag about when they go home.
Right.
They survived.
Bella and Daniel will have hammer. You see their red stone sitting at the back of the forefoot. Yellow rocks now. First rock going to be thrown by Gabrielle as she throws the first and the fifth. Her teammate throws second, third, and fourth. They can change that up from end to end. Here's Gabrielle. San Francisco's own. Later on in this broadcast, we'll give you a little bit more information about each of these curlers. Right now, Bill Sanford. All this technical things that I don't understand, and I sure appreciate Bill has done everything from climbing ladders to the top of our arena to setting up this multiple sheet watching on one of our streams. This here is sheet 3 has been our championship most of the week. We're going to switch to sheet 4 for the coming game at 4 o'clock. Gabrielle throwing her. I'm sorry, this is Bella. Gabrielle threw the first stone. Bella Hagenbuch. Bella, you see her in the junior circuits. She's still in those. Won't have a lot of years left in juniors. Right up in the top all the time. Bella Hagenbuch. They're looking over and talking a little bit with Jenna Percheski, which is their coach. Bella curls out of Milwaukee. I believe she may even play out of another club, Cedarburg. Redstone. They look like a well-oiled machine, these two teams, don't they, Bill?
They do. A lot of good rocks. Look at that one. That's
another one in the front of the house. Those two red rocks are behind the tee. I would imagine yellow would like to use those, come up to them and make it hard to get out. Bill, I don't know if you've ever been to a national event, but quite often the cowbells come out, and it's kind of crazy.
Well, it's good that people are having a good time.
Yes.
We wish a few more people would come out and watch the event. I know the weather is not real conducive to leaving the house, and the live streams make it pretty easy to sit at home. But, if you're watching at home, the 4 o'clock game this afternoon is going to be a really good game, really good match. 2 undefeated teams, and then there'll be a game at 7:30. You can stop out. Charlie's Bar will be open. You can have a beer and watch the games, and you can also order pizza up here. So make a night of it and come on out and watch some curling and enjoy yourself.
Connor Robertson here and doing the draw to the back rocks. They're sitting 3 back there. 1 stone that could lay up on it could make that difficult to score. Coming in tight on that guard. It rubs the guard. Spreads out those 3 yellow rocks. Going to be hard for red to get in there at all. Bella indicating to her teammate Daniel Laufer. Wondering if they're going to be calling a guard here on the left side, but their opponents still will have the right side. There is a little bit of a port to slip through. Appears like they're going to try to get that through that port. Needing it to curl. Starts to go sideways here. Looking to get through that port. Boy, there's a shot for you, Bill.
Wow. That was
right to the butt and through a narrow
amazing
port.
Shot, yeah.
Wouldn't you like it if your teammates would do that for you?
The only time I can do that is when I'm not trying. And then it would go through that port and go out of the house. So
Humble. Red is sitting 4. They do have hammer. They're running onto stones to make something happen. Robertson. Coleman. San Francisco curlers. I hope there's some viewers from San Francisco enjoying this game.
I'm sure there are.
A lot of volunteers. Do you see our timer back there on our sheet? I believe that's Jerry Thompson, is that right?
I think so.
Yeah. Thank you, Jerry, for coming out and timing. So many volunteers.
Takes a lot of people to run an event like this.
Absolutely.
The ice crew in particular, they start at 7 a.m. and they go until halfway through the last game in the evening. So they're here from 7 a.m. till probably 8:30, 8:45.
Watch this shot. Knocks out 2 of those red stones. And sitting shot. How quickly things change.
Yeah, no kidding. It was a nice
shot. From sitting 4 red, now we're sitting 1 yellow. Terrific stone. Mr. Robertson. He came to curl too, didn't he?
Absolutely.
How many leagues do you play in?
I play in 2 leagues.
Okay.
Yep. Monday and Tuesday.
Monday and Tuesday, yeah. Yep. Is one more competitive than the other for you?
I'm not a real competitive curler. Honestly, I don't think I'm good enough to be a competitive curler. I just have fun. I enjoy curling a lot, and it's the camaraderie and the companionship is really special in curling.
It is.
One of the things that looking forward to next year is my middle daughter and her husband moved to Bemidji, and she was going to curl this year, and then they ended up having a child, and she's studying for PE for engineering exam, so
okay,
she didn't curl this year.
Well, we'll look forward to having her here
next year, though. Yep, we're going to be curling together.
Daniel Laufer's rock slides by. Bump that one in the red in the back. And maybe, it's very close to being shot rock. I believe we'll see a draw to that side by Gabrielle Coleman.
What do you think? Does
it
look
sounds
like red
good.
is counting there, or? Pretty
Perhaps.
close.
I think red is counting.
Yep.
But if yellow could lay up on that and bump it maybe an inch or so, I think
Yeah.
a square hit, they could be sitting 2. If they double that out, they could be sitting 4. However, the red stones will have hammer. Try to change that situation. Looking more like a draw than any double takeout. Needing it to curl. Get to the inside. Bumps it back. Now sitting 1 and 2. Trying to steal 2. We'll see Bella Hagenbuch throwing that red stone. Trying to outcount those rocks. It appears like only a shot for 1. I also want to thank Joe Roberts, Steve Shields, and their team of officiants that have come in and done a great job at that.
Yep, absolutely.
Dean Gemmels, the CEO of United States Curling Association, will be with us in the booth here tomorrow. Dean's been here this whole tournament. Busy man, keeping it all straight.
They put in some long days too.
They do. This is close. Rubs the guard.
Looks like 2 yellow, huh?
2 yellow.
All
A
right.
steal of 2. That rock just rubbed it. If it gets by, it appeared like they would count out those 2 stones. Yellow gets 2 at our mid-break after the 4th end. We are sitting at a 5-2 score. Gabrielle Coleman, Connor Robertson, sitting 5. Bella Hagenbuch and Daniel Laufer, 2. We are looking at the 4th end break. Crew comes out to do a little bit of mopping. You see a couple Bemidji guys out there working hard. It's Bob Seadoo, Mike Schmidt. Great crew.
Well, thanks for inviting me on here for a little bit. I'm going to step away, but before I do, I just want to do a shout out to Dave Wilford and his wife Jenny. They put in an inordinate amount of time in this club, and it wouldn't be what it is without both of them. So, big thank you to them. And,
Absolutely.
And thanks to you too, Kent. You're doing a great job with this, and
Thank you.
they're really enjoyable to listen to. So, thank you.
Glad to hear that. But I couldn't agree more. Dave and Jen, they hardly breathe a breath without doing something for the curling club and the curling club membership. We appreciate them so much.
In addition to that, you're well aware that their daughter is on a pretty high-performance
She
youth
is.
team, U18, and they came in 2nd place nationally this year. And Dave and his wife do a lot of traveling in support of that as well.
They
So
do.
he eats, sleeps, and breathes curling.
Absolutely. I don't know how long Dave has curled, but we're going to get him in the booth. I think maybe a little bit later here, even in this game, be able to chat a little bit with him about things Bemidji Curling Club and things about their daughter and what's going on.
Yeah, exciting. Well, thanks again.
Yeah. Thank you so much here to Bill Sanford, our board member, our computer guru, top-notch He had a career in public television and now takes that skill level to the Bemidji Curling Club. He said we couldn't do it without Dave and Jen, and he's right about that, but this club wouldn't be what it is today without Bill, too. The screens, the ability to do what we do here, Bill Sanford. I want to give you a little information about Bella and Daniel, as this is the first draw that we've had them on the feature sheet. Known Bella curling ability for a long time. Give you a little bit of information about Bella. Bella's 19, playing in the junior U20s. Of course, her teammate here is Daniel Laufer. Her coach's name is Jenna Berjeski. She curls out of Milwaukee Curling Club, Cedar, Wisconsin. How'd she start curling? But she's a generation curler out of Waltham Curling Club in Illinois. Her curling hero is Jennifer Jones. We know Jennifer Jones from north of the border, Canada. Long-time skip up there and has quite a impressive record. Bella's favorite shot is an open draw. Her most memorable curling experience was playing at the Mixed Fours Worlds in 2023. Can you imagine? Being 16 years old and doing that. She does play junior women's, and she skips on Team Hagenbuch, I should say, with Riley Kraft and Heidi Holt that are also competing this week here in Bemidji. Fourth player being her sister May. Hagenbuch family, they have quite a tradition of championship curlers. Her favorite sport besides curling is Irish dance. She's going to Marquette University in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Interesting fact about Bella. She says, my family has 10,000 pigs. Can you believe it? If there's anyone she'd like to meet, is the Pope. Yeah. And we asked her if there's anyone she would like to thank and why. It's her family being supportive always. Setting up those rocks as we start the fifth end. Talking just a brief talk about Bella. And we had Bill Sanford in our broadcast booth. Director or board member of Bemidji Curling Club. This is Gabrielle. She bumps that rock in the back forefoot. Getting to be a little pocket to throw into. See Bella do that now.
I did buy one just so we could
Gabrielle, Connor, stole two in the fourth end. Brings the score to 5-2. Bella and Daniel are going to try to change that. They're coming around from the right side. About there, you will see the rocks starting to bend. Right to the button. Right side of the button. We'll see another draw. Cannot take out the opponent's rocks until the fourth rock of the end. This being the third, we'll see another draw. Gabrielle coming back to sweep. Looking at an imaginary broom down there. It's Connor Robertson. Oh, coming in on the right side. Counterclockwise curl. Going right to left. Coming in on that last thrown rock. Taps it. Taps it to the edge of the button. Oh, about a third of that rock sitting on the button. The yellow rock that she just threw is right at the top of the button on the center line. Daniel Laufer elects to go the same direction. Started out pretty wide. Well, we're fortunate we're going to have Dave Wilford join us for a while this afternoon. As Bill and I spoke, that this club wouldn't be half what it is right now without the help of Dave and his wife Jen. We'll put a mic on him and be able to talk a little bit about curling here in Bemidji. So we're sitting with one red stone as shot rock, but in front of that is a yellow stone of Connor Robertson and Gabrielle Coleman. Here's Connor throwing. Good to have you with us, Dave.
Hey, thanks, Kent. Thanks for having me. You're doing a great job.
Well, like I said, we couldn't do it without you or Bill's expertise on electronics and everything computer. Both yours. Really big thank you also to your bride for all the work she puts in. This is a draw out to the left side. Yellow stone by Mr. Robertson, Connor to be exact. How many years ago did you start curling?
I think I'm going on about 18 years now.
About 18.
Yep.
So I got a question for you. Your dad curls out of Itasca. Who started first?
I started first. He got involved in curling when I got very involved here at the club. You know, that's been happening lately. And then now that my daughter, his granddaughter's curling well and competitively, he's really into it over there in Grand Rapids.
Isn't that good?
Mm-hmm.
A gentleman, too, on top of that. Your daughter, Ella, is competing at a high level?
Yeah, her and her team Berg, they're doing really well. Really well.
Got to interview her teammate, her lead, CC.
Yeah, CC, yeah, I listened to that the other night. She did a very good job.
Yes.
You guys fit well together for that part of the game.
She's a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. Of course, they curl with Berg twins.
Naya and Salve.
Yes.
Naya at skip and Salve at second and Ella throws third.
I don't know if I should say this, but I had always thought from a young age those two are going to be stars. And when I was coaching them, we had them as lead, but they were very young, and they progressed just like we thought they would to being championship curlers. They did very well at the U18. If you tell us a little bit about that as we watch Connor Robertson trying to draw into those red stones.
Yeah, they did very well. They got invited as Minnesota Team 2 to compete in Denver, and Lafayette Curling, Rock Creek Curling Club in Lafayette. And yeah, they did very good through the pool play right up to the final game. And
They sure did.
And brought a Minnesota 1 versus a Minnesota 2 game to the finals. And Team Johnson took home the gold, and we got the silver.
Yeah. Say a great shot there by Connor Robertson as he comes in and with a little bit of heat spreads all those rocks out. Yellowstone is still touching the button, but there's 3 red rocks that are 2, 3, and 4. We'll see Bella's teammate, Daniel Laufer, trying to wick out a little bit of that yellow rock so they could be sitting maybe all four. So what's the most nerve-wracking, putting on these kind of events or watching your daughter play in high-level competition?
That's a tough question. I'm going to go back to what you started talking about, that this club and the success it's had recently, and I can't say enough about members like you and others, the ice crew. I seem to get a lot of the praise for it, but it's a village, truly a village of volunteers and expertise and skills that have come together, and we're really operating well, I think.
Yeah, I think we're blessed, Dave, beyond any measure to have this club.
Yep. So running an event like this is stressful, getting it set up, and it's been going very well. But I will fall on probably watching my daughter play as I see Bella at the other end of the sheet there. We play against that team often, and boy, those games are close. And as a parent, and I help Jeremy Berg coach a little bit. He gets all the credit as our team coach. But it's nerve-wracking, as you know, to watch that.
I know it too well. I think coaching and coaching your children in particular is a little bit extra stress, maybe. I don't know. At least during game time, you end up with no fingernails.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we have Gabrielle throwing the left side. She's coming in with the intern. Trying to get to that rock in the center. There's a possibility of kind of getting through that hole, but it does stop. Sitting 2, they stole 2 last end. They are up now at this point, and yet sitting 2. Looking at a possible double. They're pretty flat. Bella and Daniel. Looking at throwing this right at that yellow rock, I think that he's setting the broom at. Want to hit on the inside of that so they can roll over and move that other yellow stone. I think she can do this one.
I've seen her make some incredible shots. So
Absolutely.
I know she's got it in the tank to do it.
Absolutely. Your daughter's team is headed to the U21 championships later on.
Yep.
I imagine they'll meet Bella and her sister May.
Yep. We qualified in the Eau Claire, Wisconsin qualifier, and they just played against Bella and her team in Fargo, who they qualified there.
Yeah. Here she comes with a high hard one again. Got to get to the inside. She's going to hit this on the nose. She does. She kicked that out pretty quick. I didn't catch who got that.
Red guy.
It will be a score of 1, I believe. And it goes to Bella and her teammate, Daniel. That was a score of 5-3. In that score, 5-3. They will also have the hammer, that belonging to Connor and Gabrielle. Have another club member down on the other end. Brian Glenn.
Oh yeah, Brian's one of the officials helping out with the event. He's been doing that off and on for many years here at the club in these events. So yeah, he's a very fun member to have around the club. Yep, very fun to curl against too.
Did get to talk to him a little bit in the booth here, and I believe he said he took a curling class from some character about a dozen years ago. Couldn't have done it without the help of my son. And I just got to thank the curling world out there. I have not done that here publicly. I want to thank the curling world to help rescue me after my son's passing, who was an avid curler. Being able to be a part of this community has done a lot of healing for myself. So thank you. Thank you to the Bemidji Club and all my friends and all the other clubs. Took a little bit of time there, Dave, but it means a lot to my wife and I.
Good.
Okay, so we're coming back to a power play.
This is an interesting addition to this format to try to help the team jump ahead in points when they need it.
So the rock that's in the house off to the side belongs to the team with hammer. The team without hammer has the guard rock. Some teams choose to go on to that opponent's yellow rock in this case, and others choose to throw one to the guard zone down the middle. This one slid a little bit deep, so it's touching the house. Not as bad in this format because they cannot take out that stone until the fourth stone. In four-person play, it'd be crucial to have that rock in front of the rings with the 5-guard zone rule. Trying to pull that rock in behind that guard zone. However, it looks like it's going to be swept right on through, which it was. Bella's sweeping that rock up. Now she calls for the draw behind. Looks like quite a bit of curl there, Dave.
Yeah, they're definitely getting some swing in the rocks this week.
Fast, too. We've heard full sheet times of right around 27 and 16 a time from hog to hog. For those of you that curl, you'll know that those are very fast speeds.
Very fast ice.
I like to call that sweeper's ice because they can carry it so far. Just about sweeps that out. That was Gabrielle Coleman trying to sweep that. Connor Robertson for the takeout. Possible taking two of them out. No. But we'll roll over and spin back in. Touching the rings, but I believe the back stone is shot rock. So where did you first curl? Was it here?
I first started curling here. Our good friend Rob Uritich, you curled with him a bit. I curled with him a bit, and he introduced me to a novice bonspiel, and did that a couple years, and then our other club member Jamie Quello introduced me to league play, and I was hooked.
Oh, that's
ever
good.
Since, and
that's good.
And now I get to enjoy curling one night with my daughter Ella, one night with my wife Jenny, and then one night with Rob, and then another night with some other friends of mine. So it's
Josh and I,
fun.
my son Josh and I got the good pleasure of teaching both those guys, Jamie and Rob. This sport seems to keep perpetuating more and more curlers. Families get involved. A lot of fun for families to curl together.
Yep. And now I've curled with my father over in a bonspiel in Grand Rapids. We go to a end of October spiel they have. And my wife and I and my dad curled together, and I got an opportunity to curl against Ella and her team.
Mr. Robertson throws, does advance his rock into the opponent's rock, but this opponent's rock does stay in on the edge of the 4-foot. Facing back to the home end of things at the Bemidji Curling Club. You look up at the people in behind there, you see behind the glass, doesn't appear to be a lot of people there, but that's a little bit confusing because those people are actually officials. That area is left for the teams and the officials, the athletes and the coaches. Upstairs where we see the action going on.
See and hear with the cowbells.
With the cowbells, yeah. Welcome to the farm. You go to a lot of these national and international events, you'll see and hear a lot of cowbells. Trying to get this rock over so it'll be a guard. Sweeping it hard is Daniel Laufer. Oh, a nice spin to that.
Nice shot. Yeah, we're very fortunate here to have the multi-level viewing, allowing us to separate out the athletes, coaches, officials, so they can focus and concentrate, the timers on the game, and the spectators can come upstairs here and
Absolutely.
view the curling from up here.
Absolutely. We've been making note, especially this draw, of the contributions of the Nielsen Foundation. It's helped us a lot in the work that we've done here in setting up the club to start with, but now with our plant going down. Tell us a little bit about Nielsen Foundation, Dave.
I'll start out with I think this is my 4th year being president of this club. My first year was when the plant went down, and we found ourselves with a little bit of a funding deficit and no ice plant. But boy, we had some good people. That's when Bill Samford joined the board. He had a lot of experience in fundraising from his previous jobs and put together a nice campaign. Got a partnership with the Nielsen Foundation, some matching funds, and we were able to raise enough money to replace our ice plant, install the streaming that you're able to see online, and other improvements to the club. It was quite a
deal.
Quite a deal to raise that money, and we're very proud of the donors and appreciative that are scrolling through the screen, because there's many members and
Yes.
businesses and that helped us find the money to match what Nielsen provided, and it's been really good for our club.
Connor Robertson just threw a takeout. Misfortune for him. I think he would like to have that rock back, as it wicked it and did get the rock out, but doubled out his own. Not real happy with that shot.
Also want to make a call out to Visit Bemidji that we're just seeing on the screen. This year they've joined us as a sponsor to our events, including this one, donating some money to us and helping us run these events.
Yeah, that's tremendous. Here comes Bella shot. Currently sitting 2. Hoping to cover that stone that shot rock. Sliding across. There is 2 rocks touching the 4-foot. We'll see the last stone, yellow stone. They are ahead 5-3, but we'll be attempting to get those 2 rocks out of play, or have to outdraw them. That'll give them a score of 1 if they make it. Potential scoring opportunity for the team without hammer. We're looking at a possibility of a double here. What would be your favorite shot?
This is a tricky one. That the draw is there, but I haven't seen too many draws to that side. So I think if they got it just off nose and could hit and stick, they could do this.
Yeah.
But
the way that curls,
yeah,
they would get way to the left side, I believe. If they came close to that top one with the draw. Otherwise, we're looking at a double takeout, needing to stick in play. We're looking at the double takeout here. Appears to be curling strong.
It's got a lot of curl to it.
Now if they can hit and stick without rolling out, they did. Red steals 1, tightens up this game after 6. We have a 5 score. 5 score belonging to Robertson and Coleman, Hagenbuch and Laufer. Sitting with 4. Going into the 7th end, I'm going to come down to who's got the finesse at the back half of the game here, or the back 2. Tie game would be played immediately after with another end. And after that, we'll have the winners come up to the booth here and chat with us a little bit about the game and what's up for them.
That's been going very well for you. It's been interesting to listen to the teams as they come up off the ice.
Yeah, been a real treasure to me especially the coaches. Have known a lot of the coaches throughout the years when I was coaching, and good to have a reunion. There's Steve Shields, who works, about every event. He's really a workhorse for the SCA, a volunteer.
U18s when I seen him out in Lafayette just a couple weeks ago.
He was, yeah. Sat in airports with he and his bride at different events. He had a daughter and a son that competitively curled. His daughter Miranda of late curling. First rock by the scoring team. Bella. Oh, now her rock is somehow slowed way up.
Grabbed something on the ice.
It appeared to grab. That usually happens to me at the worst time. You're playing 2-on-2 this year with Ella, and that appears to be, I've always thought, our most competitive format.
Yes.
With a lot of good curlers, some national champions, and
yes,
the like.
It's very, very good group of competitive curlers. Very good format for needing to make a lot of shots in a row to win. And there's a waiting list to get into that draw every year. So.
Yes. You mentioned Rob Iritich. Rob is our web developer.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And also I get the good fortune of curling with Rob on 2-on-2. I'm honored to be able to play in that. I'm the only stick curler in that draw.
Yeah.
Here comes that draw down the right side. Daniel sweeping it hard, trying to get it as close as he can to the top of the 4-foot. Ends up in the middle of the 8, right down the center. Helps guard that up a little bit, and possibility of advancing that stone.
Yeah, with all my planning for this event, I've had to find a sub for 2-on-2, so I've asked Nia Berg to play for me with Ella, and I think they've been more successful than Ella and I, so I might be replaced.
Oh, we still need you.
Well, I just mean on the 2-on-2 team.
Yeah, we still need you to keep on playing, but I'm sorry that you couldn't find a better player. I'm saying that facetious because Nia is a tremendous curler.
Mm-hmm.
I had the good fortune to be able to coach at one time or another all 4 of the Berg girls.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
with a couple of them, we had 3 Minnesota State Championships, and now the twins are proving out right to be top-notch curlers in their own respect. Here we go, Redstone, Daniel Laufer. Looks like he's going to slide by that guard, which is actually a 4-foot shot. He doubles those out. Sitting 1, Redstone, top of the 4-foot. You don't see an empty house like that very often in
No, you don't.
Say we got a QR code there on the screen. If you're able to donate to help defray the costs of this broadcast, would certainly appreciate it. And there's something else you don't see very often.
Yeah.
Trying to wick out that rock and just barely slides by. About half these teams do have a coach out there. Traveling from San Francisco, I imagine a little extra expense. They playing without a coach.
Team Coleman, Robertson was the first team I talked to that they stopped up into the club when we were upstairs on Tuesday.
Okay.
So yeah, I had a nice talk with them about coming to Minnesota. Coming to this club, they were very excited to be here. They'd heard about it, never been here. So
I had a chance to also speak with them, and the thrill they had of being able to play in a national competition. I think all these players, some form or another, will walk away with some good memories. Well, what's the next events at the Bemidji Curling Club?
the next scheduled event here, I believe, is our Curling Rocks Junior Bonspiel. Be towards it's in the middle of February. I'm sure you remember you were very active in that back in the day. We get quite a few teams from around Minnesota and the Midwest to come here, U21 and a U14 division. It's a fundraiser for our junior curling program.
That's a great spiel, and I had the good pleasure of starting that tournament.
Yeah, I think he had some hand in that.
And came up with that goofy name, Curling Rocks. Goes back for a number of years, I believe right about 2000 or before.
Yeah, during the COVID, right at the end of COVID, of course, we couldn't have too many events, but our club stayed as open as it could. And I was involved in helping with that spiel right at the end. We decided to have it, and we opened the registration, and we ended up with so many teams registering from across the country, because it was probably the only junior bonspiel in the country.
Yeah.
We used our 6 sheets of ice here, and we rented a hockey rink over by the high school and converted
I
a hockey
remember
rink
that.
into 5 sheets, and had a very large event in a
That's
short amount of time. Didn't plan to do that, but we, good leadership of Jamie Quello and others, we pulled her off, and a bunch of juniors got to have a good time.
Yeah, shout out to Jamie Quello. He took over that event when from myself and has done a great job with that. Jamie's been very active in our curling club.
And then we only, just due to scheduling with all of our other events in March, we're going to hold a Minnesota State, Minnesota Curling Association High School Championship the weekend after.
So that's going to be an exciting time.
The Curling Rocks. And because they align so close together, the Curling Rocks, as you know, is a junior fundraiser, fun spiel with a little bit of competition mixed in. But the high school state championship will be run similar to what USA Curling or a Minnesota Playdown event is, with 8 end games and LSDs for Hammer to try to introduce those teams to.
Look at that draw. Excuse me here, Dave, but that draw is sufficient to score 1. We'll have a 6-4 score coming back home in the 8th end. Red trying to get at least 2. The Red Rocks belong to Bella Hagenbuch and Daniel Laufer. If they can pull off that 2, we'll have a tie game. If they pull off a 3, they have a win under the belt again. Anything less than that, 2. Team Robertson and Coleman will be your winner. Little excitement with the cowbells you hear in the background. You think they enjoy this game? Absolutely. Here at the Bemidji Curling Club, we welcome all guests. We'd love to have you come out and join us. We have our president of our club here with me today, Dave Wilford. Going down here now to the 8th end, all-important 8th end.
Well, this should be a good end.
Another power play, huh?
Yep. Using the other. The team only gets 1 power play per game, so
Very
the Yellow's using it here to try to extend their lead, which is sometimes the case.
Yeah, Yellow's trying to extend it, but like that power play being called by the red team to try to generate a little bit of offense, trying to get at least 2. That is their hope, and we'll attempt it. Will be exciting to see what happens here. The winning team should be joining us right after this game. There's a draw. Lands right on top of that red stone. Very well done by Gabrielle Coleman. It's interesting to see what that first shot is going to be. You see some come onto that rock, other ones being on top, setting a guard, if you will.
I think I've seen a few try to move the guard.
Absolutely. That's another one of them. They try to come from the outside in and tap that guard to the center. Which would you choose?
Oh, I don't know. They're such precise shots that I don't mind the yellow coming down to the red like they did to try to weld it on there.
Sure.
Makes the house smaller.
Gabrielle showing perhaps where they look at splitting the house. Usually a tactic of the team with hammer.
Well, Kent, I'm going to just give one more shout out to all the volunteers from the club that have helped
Jerry dropped that off earlier.
and done such a good job helping with this event. It's been successful so far, and we're sure it's going to be successful till Sunday. And I want to thank you again for your work. It was great.
I appreciate Dave, and the whole club appreciates you and Jen.
Well, thank you.
We couldn't do it without you, and especially during COVID, time when a lot of clubs were virtually shut down. We kept on going, and not just going, but raising some extra funds to heal a broken plant. Dave Wilford joining us. I think you'll hear more cowbells as this progresses, this event. Today at 4 o'clock, we'll see 2 undefeated teams from Pool A. Come and join us. Well, thank you, Dave.
Thank you, Kent.
We appreciate it.
Yep. Take care.
And that was Dave Wilford. Yellow's still sitting 2. Red will need 2 to tie the game. Here comes that Yellowstone. Looks like they're drawing to the right side. The rock's a little bit hot. Daniel sweeping it out. Yellow's still sitting two. Two red stones in the house. Red does need two. Here comes Daniel. Gonna throw this stone. Daniel Laufer. Curled for 11 years. Is out of the Bucks County Curling Club. Calling a sweep here. Gonna hit that rock. Coming over. Oh, trying to make the double. Spins out their own. Appeared like it needed to curl a little bit more to hit that flatter. Sure would have helped as far as the double and also eliminating that yellow rock thereafter. Coming down with not a lot of stones left. There's Connor's stone. Trying to get that rock to slow down. Daniel Laufer again trying to sweep it out. Gets at least to the very back of the house. That'll be the fourth stone. Probably not come into play. Again, we're going to try to see a cross house double. A lot of fun out here. Come and join the cowbells. Championship sheet will be sheet 4 at 4 o'clock. 2 undefeated teams. Going for one here. Going to slide across and try to get the second. Slides through the hole. Gets one. Strategy here for the yellow team is to split the house, making it difficult to get both out. As red is sitting second stone behind the guard. Okay, last stone for the yellow team. Gabrielle Coleman in the hack. Connor Robertson here to sweep. Need to get this touching the 8-foot. Make them have to throw a double. Going outside in with a counterclockwise curl. Connor Robertson judging the weight. They are sitting 2. Talking to their coach a little bit. Gonna need a double for the tie. Not only need that double, but need the double to have the throwing rock stay in the house. Last stone of the eighth end. Kind of a disjointed double here. With that double, we'd have a tie game. Again, anything short of that, the Denver team will come out as victors. Bella Hagenbuch, important shot. Here's Bella. That rock taking off. Curling strong on her. Did not make that. We have a winner on this game. It is Gabrielle Coleman, Connor Robertson. Good game. Connor and Gabrielle should be joining us up in the booth here. Two junior curlers showing us some of their skill. We'll be seeing a lot of these two in the future, I'll tell you. But we thank both Dave Wilford and Bill Sanford for joining me here in the booth. Enjoyable to talk to both these gentlemen that are doing so much for the Bemidji Curling Club. Today at 4 o'clock, two undefeated teams, Pavleski, I believe, and Kaufman, playing Fenson and Stapira, sheet 4. Because of that undefeated position of both those teams, it's been determined that they will broadcast that sheet as our feature game. We'll come on to broadcast that game right before 4 o'clock. Things have run very smoothly. Joe Roberts, Steve Shields. See Joe out there right now. Our head officials, and on the far end you see Steve Shields. Have made this a wonderful event. We'll be talking with Gabrielle and Connor shortly. In a little under 2 hours, we'll be back to broadcast the 4 o'clock game again, followed by the 7:30 draw today. We're at the midpoint of today's games. Looking to have them join us here briefly. This is Pool B. John Filardo, Carol Daniels working on our ice crew here. Looking forward to that. Come out and join the Cowbells. Excitement when those bells ring. Makes it even more enjoyable to have some fans that are excited.
Sorry if we got a little too excited.
We love cowbells. Hey, come and join us. Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh
Got a
my
couple
gosh.
chairs set up for you here. I'm going to get a mic here to get you.
Doing the broadcast.
We'll get you mic'd here. All you have to do is hold that near your mouth, and
Fantastic.
good game.
Oh, thank you.
Tremendous.
Yeah. Oh boy, Connor has just been playing lights out all week, and I was glad I could help a little bit.
Oh, you
today.
did very well yourself.
That's right. Oh my God.
Yes. We have Connor Robertson and Gabrielle, correct?
Gabrielle Coleman. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
I think the earlier game I probably called you Gabriella.
That's
But,
okay too.
but it is Gabrielle.
Yeah.
And Connor,
It works.
come all the way from the Denver Curling Club.
San Francisco.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're even
Denver was the
further
other
west.
team.
I
San
know.
Francisco. I'm sorry. San Francisco Bay Area Curling Club, right?
Yeah. We just got dedicated ice 4 years ago. The people in our club who made that happen are truly like my heroes.
Oh, cool.
And Connor started in that first wave of curlers there in 2022.
Well, you're doing well.
He is.
Yeah.
Connor,
Well,
how many years have you curled?
this is my 4th year playing.
Fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
In 4 years to that level?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of great members at the club that have been great, great
That's
mentors and all
impressive.
that kind of stuff.
You must throw a few rocks then.
I don't do much else for fun, but I've been enjoying it so far for sure.
Well, you've become an expert for us. And showing us your ability. What's your record at this point?
We're 2-3 right now.
2 and 3?
Yep.
We're climbing out of the hole.
Well, tell you what, get a couple more here. And
Yeah.
you're going to flip-flop that whole situation.
Yeah. Luckily, looking around, our pool's a little bit messy right now, which is going
It
to help
is.
us out. So
It
yeah,
is.
we got a lot of people that are kind of around the same win-loss record. So
You still, I believe,
Finish
have a
strong,
good
we'll have a
shot
chance.
at coming out of that Pool B.
yep.
Will you be around watching any of the Pool A, or are you going to go back and get a little rest before you play?
I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to vote for food.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about time for some lunch and a nap probably before we
Yeah.
come back at 7:30.
I was feeling for you from San Francisco, coming from San Francisco and enjoying the heat wave we're having right now here in Bemidji.
Yeah. Well, I was told last night the nickname's Bemidji.
Bemidji, that's right.
Yeah.
Correct?
It's definitely been living up to that name for sure.
Oh, yeah. It looks like you're having fun out there.
Yeah, it's been a great time. It's a fun tournament. Ice is fantastic. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Have you ever played a national event, either of you, before this?
This is my first nationals, but
Well.
Gabrielle over here.
I kind of had 2 curling lives, so I played from 2006 to 2014.
Okay.
And I went to a bunch of things back then, including the Olympic trials, miraculously. And then I quit for a while, and then I've come back. But this is, I played a mixed nationals back in 2022 in a club match, but this is definitely the highest level nationals
Is it?
I've played in
Yeah.
a very, very long time.
Yeah.
Everyone is so good. It's just really amazing to see how curling has grown and developed, and
Right.
from a lot of different areas too.
Right.
So,
Well, we are the benefactors of having you come back and playing this sport and giving us some entertainment in these cold days. 27 below at my house this morning.
Yeah.
fresh,
Yes.
extra fresh.
Throw the
What-
wind chill in there too.
Yeah.
It's a tough walk to the car, that's for sure.
It's just a little bit brisk, balmy Bemidji or
Yeah.
Bemidji. Who's your next opponent? Do you know?
We got
We got Seneca Visnich last, I think, and Ostrowski Nickel. I can't remember which order we have.
We'll
them
have to
in.
put the
Those
mic there.
Yeah, it's a Stros. It's either Ostrowski Nickel or and then I think Senator Visnich is last, which is interesting because they've been doing so well. So this is if we win, maybe we can salvage our week here.
You'll do
that
fine.
and our DSC can
You'll do
maybe
fine.
pull us into a tiebreaker or something. So
You come back for another game tonight, is that right?
yes, we do.
That is a 7:30 draw. I think we are
Yeah.
getting a few people watching these games. I heard earlier today by our technician that we've had over 10,000 people watching these games.
That's amazing. I know some of like my former mixed buddies, Fred and Michelle, have been watching, and then Eric Jensen back at our home club, I know, is been pulling for us, and he's one of the people who's helped Coach Connor. So we're super grateful for all these people and supporting.
Absolutely.
And our families maybe are peeking too, or whatnot. So
For sure.
Well, you've accomplished much in a short time, Connor, and you got the expertise of a talented partner in playing.
Yeah, and Bella, his girlfriend in real life.
Yeah, Belle, girlfriend of 4 years. Hello.
Who also is a huge supporter. Thank you, Bella, for loading Connor
So
to us all the time.
That's not the Bella you just played, is it?
No,
this is
different one from back home. Yeah.
That's not a name we hear very often. And
Yeah.
Bella, I hope you've been able to watch and see what's going on. After this, what's the next event you're looking to, or is this?
Qualified mixed fours.
Oh!
Yeah, so the two of us plus two of our club mates, Neil and Abby, we're gonna go to Denver.
To Denver?
And play some mixed fours.
Now, is that going to be at the Denver Curling Club or
Yes,
the Rock
it is.
Creek Curling Club?
Denver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
fine clubs out there, and we do have some Denver folks here, and I said
West Coast.
they're
West Coast.
West Coast is West Coast, right?
That's right.
Anyway.
We're all one thing out there.
Yeah, I love the San Francisco Bay Area. That's a fun area, beautiful.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
And now it has curling, so now it's got it all.
Now it really rocks,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Exactly.
I like to say to folks here, we're throwing rocks at houses.
Yeah.
How do you explain that?
Exactly, right. It's an amazing thing. This has been truly an amazing event, and everyone's so nice, and it's just been great.
This is the third mixed doubles we've hosted. Of course, we've hosted a number of other national events, but one of the things I think the Bemidji Curling Club prides itself in is bringing in people like yourselves, expert curlers, but not only that, nice people.
Yeah.
So we enjoy that, and we make friendships that are going to last a lifetime,
Yeah.
and just love having you here.
Well, we're incredibly grateful to be here.
Good. Anyone you want to say hi to?
Oh man, we've hit a lot of people already. Yeah, I mean, shout out Eric Jensen, who's been paying attention the whole time. Our honorary coach that didn't want to come out to the cold.
We're gonna rope him in for real as a real coach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that would be good, right?
Yeah. Yep.
And is he from the San Francisco area?
He's a North Dakota boy, but we've fully adopted him as California
Oh,
kid.
you know what? Eric Jensen,
Yep.
Dave Jensen's son, right?
Yes, exactly.
Dave Jensen is one of the elite coaches. I've had the good fortune of curling and coaching with him, against him, whatever it may be. And just a fantastic
Great guy,
gentleman.
great family. Yep.
Yeah. How about you? Do you have anyone you want to say hi to back home?
Yeah, I mean, my family and coworkers, hopefully all the support from my family and my work. I work for NBC, and they've just been so great about giving me some time flexibility to be at these events right before the Olympics and
Yes,
stuff. So,
right.
they've been really cheering us on.
Is NBC involved in the Olympic production?
Oh yeah, so they're
I
the
thought so.
Olympic broadcasters. Yeah.
Yes, they are.
We can't wait. We just are sending all the good vibes to the Corys and both the men's and women's teams
Very good.
as they get ready to go.
Well, I want to thank you for pulling me away to be an Olympic announcer.
Thank you.
Not.
You're amazing. Thank you for doing this. It's awesome.
Thank you. We appreciate you coming this far to play in the tundra of Minnesota. Would love to have you come back in the summer and enjoy our lakes. The good thing about this cold is that we don't have any mosquitoes.
There it is.
There you go. You got to look at the good side, and
Yeah.
we wish you both the best in this event.
Well, we appreciate
To
it.
finish out with some wins and
Yeah.
hopefully advance from here.
Keep the dream alive.
That's
Keep
right.
fighting.
That's right. So thank you again, and best wishes. Good curling.
Thank you. Good
And
calling to you,
until
too.
next time when we throw rocks at houses.
That's it.
This is Kent Barr on behalf of the Bemidji Curling Club as we get closer to those playoffs. We are looking to broadcast Sheet 4 on the next broadcast. We've been on Sheet 3 the whole time, but we have 2 undefeated teams playing at the next draw, and we look forward to seeing that. The fans will love that. We are moving over to a sheet. I apologize for those that are on Sheet 3 that it won't be broadcast, but Sheet 4 is going to be 2 undefeated teams. I don't know if you've come across them, but because they're in the other pool, it'll be Fenton, Stopira, Kavleski, and Kaufman playing on Sheet 4 at 4 o'clock. Thanks again for joining us, and hope you continue your curling careers. And until next time, this is Kent Barr on behalf of the Bemidji Curling Club, hoping that you come out and join us at 4 o'clock or again at 7:30. So good afternoon and good curling.